Hello friends, myself Sangram Kesari Mahapatra, industry expert from 9sem.com. I welcome you all in my 6th session. In this session, I am going to cover about position sensor, that is LVDT. LVDT suggests L means linear, V means variable, D means differential, T means transducer or transformer, that is LVDT. It is a passive transducer which measures displacement. So in this session I am going to explain what is LVDT, what is the working principle of LVDT, and how LVDT can be applied in rolling mill and arc furnace in SMS. Let's start. From construction point of view, it consists of primary coil wound on a hollow cylindrical rod, or called it as former, and this primary coil is connected to AC source, as you can see in the figure. It consists of two secondary coil also. These two secondary coil, that is S1 and S2, are connected in series and in opposition. That means the output voltage that we get is the difference between the secondary voltage, that is ES1 and ES2. Now there is a core which is fixed inside the hollow cylindrical former. The position of this core with respect to secondary coil will affect the magnetic coupling between the primary coil and the secondary coil. Now let's start how LVDT works. As you can see in the figure, when the core is at center, at that time the magnetic flux generated by the primary coil links with the secondary coil are same. So the EMF generated by the secondary coil ES1 and ES2 are equal. Hence we get the output voltage, that is E output is equal to ES1 minus ES2, which is equal to 0. So this position is called as null position. That means there is no movement of the core inside the hollow former. So when the core is shifted towards right, what will happen? As you can see, there is more flux linking with the secondary coil S2 as compared to the secondary coil S1. Hence the EMF generated at S2 coil is ES2, which is more than that of the EF generated at S1 coil, that is ES1. That means ES1 is less than ES2. So the net output voltage EMF E output is equal to ES1 minus ES2, which is equal to negative. When the core is moved towards left, the more flux linkage with the secondary coil S1 as compared to secondary coil S2, hence ES1 is here greater than to ES2. So net output EMF E output is equal to ES1 minus ES2, which is positive. So in this way we can calculate the net output voltage in terms of the movement of the core, which is ultimately proportional to the movement of the position of the object which we are going to measure, as because the movement of the object is attached to the core. So basically when the movement of the object occurs, the core is also moving along with the object, hence the magnetic flux linkage with the secondary coil, thus will get the output accordingly. So LVDT uses the magnitude and polarity of the net EMF induced to measure the displacement of its core from the null position. Now how LVDT is applied in rolling mill? As you can understand, rolling mill is nothing but the roll. So roll can be done by maintaining the proper roll gap, which can be done by the proper movement of the hydraulic cylinder. So this cylinder position is very important for the getting good roll product. So this position of the cylinder can be maintained by using LVDT, which will give the signal 420 milliamp or 0 to 10 volt to the PLC, so as to get proper position of the cylinder. So we can frame a program for automatic operation of the rolling mill. Here generally the LVDT are going to fed by AC source, that is 0 to 10 volt AC, basically 10 volt AC. So it is a application of LVDT in rolling mill. Now how LVDT can be applied in arc furnace? In arc furnace, as you know, there are 3 electrodes. The movement of the electrodes is done by hydraulic. So there are proportional valve attached to each electrode. Now movement of the spool of the proportional valve can be determined by the LVDT fixed in the proportional card. So here the movement of the valve stroke is sensed by the LVDT, which are fixed, which will give the spool feedback to the PLC, that is in high rack. So we can measure the spool feedback of the proportional valve so as to get exact control, auto control of the electrode position in the arc furnace, so as to get exact electrical energy to melt the steel product. In this way, the LVDT can be applied in arc furnace for the position control of the 3 electrode in arc furnace as well as LRF. Okay, this finish my LVDT part. Thank you.